I got a question. Does she even have a leg to stand on with this? Like, seriously. I would assume that all these giant companies, I don't know, maybe they don't, because it looks like Gina's about to get them. Gina's situation is a little different, I would say. However, there may be some similar technicalities that may allow her to win. I don't know. But, so I was hearing this going around. I was seeing it in my Twitter feed. And so I looked up on Bing, which I don't normally use. I normally use Google, but they both have their AI thing that basically scans the whole web and finds out exactly what you're looking for. And a lot of websites are actually mad at that, because before you would get websites you could go to, now you get a summary, and a lot of people aren't going to websites anymore, including me. Like, I just have the summary here. But I've heard that it was from SKJ Bollywood News. But it looks like some other places are picking it up now too. But the rumor is that she may be suing Disney for wrongful termination. However, the screenshot here, the snapshot here, the AI is telling us wrongful termination, gender discrimination, and defamation. How's it gender discrimination? I don't get that one. I could maybe get the wrongful termination because she wouldn't shut her mouth. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, you hired me for a specific job, and in my personal life, I said this. That doesn't give you the right to terminate me. That's what I'm assuming the gist of all this is anyway. And defamation. I don't know about that, because everything I think that they put out, and like almost everything is stuff that she said and she did to herself. Says here, Rachel Zegler has filed a lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm, accusing them of wrongful sneeze. Stopped it. Of wrongful terminating. I know y'all like when I sneeze. I know y'all do. I think there's a compilation of me out there sneezing. Anyway, the wrongful termination, gender discrimination, that rhymes, I need to play the game, bars, and defamation, which also rhymes. She is also attempting to pursue legal action against other studios like Sony, Paramount, and Lionsgate after being released from projects she has supposedly been contracted for. So, there has to be something in these contracts. I mean, I would assume that these companies are going to protect themselves. If they're not, they need better lawyers. I mean, they have the greatest lawyers in the world, don't they? I mean, I don't get it. Basically, we can release you for it. I mean, because, especially out here, I mean, like, any job you get hired for, you can be released. You can be fired, and they ain't got to give you a reason why. It's just like, look, it ain't working out, and that's it. Okay, maybe it's not the same in all states. You know what I'm saying? So, that makes me wonder if she has a leg to stand on with that. You know what I mean? Just because you're contracted to do something, like, I don't know. I can contract, somebody to pave my driveway and then decide I don't want them. Like, usually just something in the contract. Like, you have to let us know 30 days ahead of time or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And the majority of 99% of me doesn't even give a. But, I find it interesting and curious, because if the rumors are true, then this means that she has been blacklisted, blackballed. People were saying it, she's been, like, I've seen different channels, like, talking about, the rumor is she's been blacklisted. She's been blackballed. Companies are releasing her from contracts. I was already hearing this sprinkled in videos here and there in the past couple of days, that she's ruined her career, this and that. I assume she'll be fine if it's true that she comes from a wealthy family anyway. However, I mean, she has nobody but to blame but herself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just when you go around saying some of the craziest stuff and you make it sound like you don't give an F, and you got producers flying out to see you, to personally speak to you, so you understand how important this is. They want to meet with you in person, look you in the eye, and talk to you about this, and ask you to please stop. And you still won't listen? I mean, come on. I mean, you know, I just don't see how it's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? And she's half of the reason why the movie, you know, tanked. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would have. I think it would have flopped anyway. You know what I'm saying? People did not want this movie at all. Nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted it. It was super woke. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? They destroyed Walt Disney's legacy with that. You know what I'm saying? Doing this remake. So I don't. You know what I mean? It to me, it's just okay. I guess you can sue now. So you know, and then guess we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll pay her. Maybe they'll settle out of court for an undisclosed amount of money, and then that'll be it, and we'll never see her again. Or maybe she'll reappear in 10, 15, 20 years and try to rekindle her. You know, maybe she'll do a Robert Downey Jr. She'll be able to come back and, you know what I mean, I'm different now, and, you know, I just, yeah. So, post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Plus, I hear things are ramping up again with Gina Carano's case. I don't know the details about it, but I saw some headlines. So, yeah. 10 million subscribers. Woo!